All right, well, Harry Plotter, the new nickname for crypto bro Sam Bankman-Fried. The case might sound complex because it's about crypto, but as we've been explaining to you, it is simply fraud. The 30-year-old convinced people to invest in his cryptocurrency business, then took their money and loaned it to his own hedge fund called Alameda Research, among other things.
Indeed. And now Bankman-Fried is in jail in the Bahamas waiting to be extradited to the U.S. I think he's going to be there till February, at least I saw. But now the question is, will this push Congress to regulate cryptocurrencies? Here to weigh in, media strategist and host of What's Bugging Me on Ricochet, Dennis Kneale is ricocheted back to our set. Dennis, anything new on SBF you've been following?
All right, so a couple things I'm worried or wondering about here, right? So SBF, they have said to the Bahamian authorities, please arrest him upon future likely indictment, so hold him. Have they ever done that with a U.S. citizen before, where you're arresting someone before you're even charging him with anything? That's my first question. Don't know, but going to ask it. But second, why is the SEC leading the charges now? Securities and Exchange Commission. This company didn't issue stock on the stock market. This company had private investors from some of the smartest Wall Street minds. But the SEC intervenes. U.S. asks Bahamas to put him in jail. Will they force him to get a haircut? Because there's a lice problem in many jails. Okay. So why is the SEC doing it when it lacks regulation? And they're putting him in jail to shut him up. He has been talking more than any accused scammer I've ever seen in my entire time covering this stuff, right? He's talking so much. Why? And he gave $40 million to Democrats. They're afraid what he's going to say. So what if, conspiracy theory, the SEC were told by the Biden administration and the Democrats, you got to shut the guy up, have the Bahamas people arrest him. He'll stop being able to do live chats with Andrew Ross Sorkin of CNBC and the New York Times, and he's not going to be able to say anything about the Democrats. Is this an effort to silence him? Then the SEC later says, oh, shucks, we don't have jurisdiction, so sorry. The thing kind of disappears. We memory hole it. We move on. That's one thing I'm wondering whether this is why this has happened. Why is the SEC going after this? Charlie Gasparino, longtime friend and rival of mine over on Fox. He says Gary Gensler, SEC chairman, met with this big new Bernie Madoff twice in the past year, right? What is going on?
Yeah, it seems very suspicious. I mean, and to your point, a lot of people questioning the timing, but also we are hearing that he didn't just contribute money or donate money to Democrat candidates, but also to Republican candidates.
Oh, sure. And all of these scams, remember that Republicans, too, the leaders, the establishment, they don't want anything coming out either. And sure, it was like this for Dems.
Watch this. Can we show this?
Yep.
Look at this kiss from Maxine Waters. This was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Kissing, blowing a kiss to SBF. This was a year ago when I assumed that she was getting some of that support, financial support, somewhere down the line.
He was number two to only George Soros, right?
Exactly.
No.
And so she was the one leading yesterday's hearing that he couldn't make because something happened in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
This is old-fashioned fraud. But if he is talking, he hasn't really said a whole lot against the political powers that be at this point. Is he hoping they're going to work on his behalf?
Right. You know, that is the ace he has to play. And you do not play it until you have to. In fact, the biggest threat of it is that you haven't played it yet. Once you start talking, then it's discounted and it gets forgotten.
Good. Let me ask you about this. This is something that's bugged me all along. And you don't have to bring this up from reporters from other networks. There are other people that know about these things that go on also, such as Gary Gensler. The Gary Gensler thing bugs the heck out of me because Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, could figure out how to regulate crypto. How do we do it? Is it a security? Is it a commodity? Is it a store of value? They can make that decision and they can decide how they want to regulate it. Gary Gensler would be a good one to do it, but he never does it.
But Bob,
and he taught a class at MIT on cryptocurrency. He can't plead ignorance, much of Congress can, but they have let this go on for years, and they are conveniently doing that at a time this guy's donating tens of millions of dollars.
You're totally right. Every single thing you said. I wish I could find something interesting to disagree with just to have a good response.
Yes, what Bob said.
But that's what bugs me about this is I don't know
But there's
everything
been this,
going on.
There's been this feud, though, between the SEC and the CFTC over who can regulate
commodities
it. And
yeah,
SBF
right.
and SBF has been siding with the CFTC. You know why? Because they're loosey-goosey.
Yes, they're loosey.
Hey, man,
it's a commodity. It's like options, it's futures.
It's all those
yeah,
options. I mean,
trust
people
us.
are losing
Yeah.
billions in that all the time. It's
But
not a big
again,
deal.
let's not confuse all of that stuff we're talking about with crypto and how to regulate it. And here's another. Have you seen this, Dana? It's the new Bob coin.
Guess how much it's worth.
This is
Guess
worth
how much it's worth.
absolutely nothing. Just like
just
many
wrong.
of those coins out there.
You know what? I'll bet you it is worth something, and I'll bet you that there's someone else who would pay something more. It's a matter you have to limit supply, Bob. If you make 10 of those,
Exactly.
they'll
There
be
are none
selling
of
for
them.
$1,000 within a week.
You can have the video free. But the SEC, those are civil penalties. CFTC, I mean, we're talking about civil. I don't believe they can do criminal, but the Department of Justice, these are criminal charges.
Bob, that's what I'm
8
wondering.
of them.
Why
Yeah.
isn't the Department of Justice leading this
Well, they
request
did
to Bahamas?
yesterday. They're the
No,
ones-
it's the SEC doing it, though.
They
It doesn't even
arrested
have
them, yes.
jurisdiction.
They haven't gotten them yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's an attempt here to silence Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, it's good for its own good, but it's also good for especially Democrats and party
He's
leaders.
in a jail in the Bahamas. What could go wrong?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. And he plans to fight the extradition, too. So
Well, gosh, wouldn't you? Oh, my gosh.
in the Bahamas, but they don't have vegan food.
got it.
Come on.
Poor guy.
All right. All right, Dennis Kneale, thanks so much.
Thanks so much,
as
guys. I
always.
appreciate it.
Always fun.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the
truth.
No talking down to
Don't
me.
tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
Me decide.
Newsmax.
real news
For real people.